everybody and welcome to United. Well, Manchester United 3, Brighton 2. We did it. Absolute madness. Look, if you haven't watched that game, you're missing on something absolutely insane. It was the most dramatic match I've ever seen. It had emotions, it had anger, it had controversy, it had late drama. It was a fantastic match to watch. Look, the performance was dreadful. We absolutely got belted by Brighton, but we got away with the 3 points. And we'll get into the player ratings in a minute. But smash a like on the video, by the way. And look, a lot of things went wrong in this match. We absolutely got smoked by Brighton. We were very lucky to get the 3 points. To be honest, I think Brighton should have won the match, and at least they should have taken a draw out of that game. We definitely didn't deserve the 3 points in this match. But this is football. This is why we love football. It was a fantastic match to watch. And look, the performance, yes, it was low, but we showed that winning belief, the winning mentality, which a top team should be showing. And the players, they were crap, but they fought it out for Solskjaer in the end. They showed that winning character, which has been developed into this club by Solskjaer. And it was a fantastic match to watch, and for a neutral, it was a brilliant match. As a Brighton fan, you would have been disheartened, and as a United fan, even though the performance was horrible from United, we got the 3 points, and 3 massive points at this stage, and it was a fantastic match. Yes, Brighton were very unlucky to not get at least a point from that. I'm going to put my hands up and say they deserve to win the match, and United didn't deserve the 3 points. But look, they need to find a way to win games. They won against Newcastle. They were the better side against Chelsea as well, but they lost, and they were very much the better side against us as well, and they lost again. And I think they had a very good match. I think look, they hit the post 5 times. 5 times. That's absolutely ridiculous. I think that's the most in years, and they had more possession, they had more shots, they absolutely dominated the match. They had much more chances created. Every time they attacked, it looked like they were going to score, but they kept hitting the crossbar. And to be fair, I think they had a very good match. He had his angles covered in most of those shots which hit the bar, and they made an absolutely brilliant save in the end as well to deny Brighton the goal. And look, Brighton, they conceded 3 goals, and you don't really win games when you concede 3 goals. So that's and look, United, we were very bad in the performance-wise, but the winning mentality, as I'm saying, because when you want to win titles or even challenge for titles, I'm not saying that United are going to win the title this season. There's absolutely no chance of that to happen. But look, even under Sir Alex, when we used to win titles, we used to get such results. Scrappy wins is very important when you want to challenge for titles. And even Liverpool under Klopp, last year when they won the title, when they won the league, they had such performances. I'm not saying that they were so bad, but they were poor in that match and didn't deserve to win, but they went on to win the game. And to be fair, United are not in the levels of Liverpool, so it was a very big test for mentality, and I think they passed the test. We scored 3 goals, and when we conceded the first goal in the first half, 3 minutes later we scored the equalizer, and we conceded the equalizer against Brighton when Brighton scored the second goal when it was 2-2. It was scored in the 94th minute, and there was just 1 minute to go and Brighton scored. We couldn't defend that 1 minute, and Brighton scored the equalizer. They would have thought they got away with a well-deserved point, and Solskjaer would have thought that 2 points have been dropped. But later we showed mentality again, the winning mentality. We had 30 seconds to go before the match ended. We conceded with 30 seconds to go. We didn't give up. The shoulders didn't drop, which was very important, and I think that was the only positive from the whole match to be taken for in perspective of United. And with 30 seconds to go, we attacked. We won a corner. Maguire headed the ball, and Maupay used his hand. That was a clear penalty. That was definitely a penalty. It was very clear and obvious. So, and with 30 seconds to go from conceding a goal in equalizer, shoulders didn't drop. We believed and to going and scoring the late winner in the last kick of the ball. That was fantastic. And look, that's the mentality which a winning team, which a top team, if you want to reach to the top, needs to have. And look, VAR, I think, had a good game because there has been a lot of controversy, and I'm not in for VAR right now. I'm not convinced with VAR as of now, but I think yesterday in this match they were spot on. They made three crucial decisions. First was the goal which Rashford scored, the first goal. It was ruled off. I think that was the right decision. And the second was overturning the Pogba penalty, which was that was definitely not a penalty. So that was overturned as well. That decision was spot on. And the third one was the penalty, the handball on Mope. That was definitely a penalty. So I think they did a fine job in this match, and they got their decisions absolutely spot on. And yes, I feel for Brighton, but we got the win, and that's what matters as a United fan. The performance was dreadful, but we will take a lot of confidence from this match, and because we might be performing very bad, but still go on to win the match. And even though we were lucky, that was a very important aspect of the game. So now let's get into the player rating. Smash a like on the video if you haven't already, and we'll start off with David De Gea in goal. I'm gonna give De Gea a 7. I think he had a good game, to be fair, because look, he had his post hit quite a lot today. They hit the post 5 times, and to be fair, he had his angles covered in most of them. And he made a very good and a very crucial save in the end to deny Mope. So I think he had a good game. His distribution was good, and he played like a leader. He was demanding, and he was very vocal. So I think he had a decent game, and De Gea gets a 7. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, right back, I think he was awful. I'm going to give Wan-Bissaka a 3. He was all over the pitch. He was out of position a lot of times, and he still doesn't look match sharp. And defensively, even in the first goal, for the 2 goals which we conceded, he was responsible. The first goal, which was a penalty, which we conceded a penalty, it was his fault because he had absolutely no pressure and he was messing around the ball. He lost the ball, they switched the play, and they got a penalty. So, and the third goal which they conceded, we played with the back 5, and he still wasn't marking March as a right back. He should have stayed in the right instead of staying in the center. So he was out of position for most of the game, and he was all over the pitch. So Wan-Bissaka had a poor game. I'm giving him a 3. Victor Lindelof, look, firstly, he shouldn't have been selected, and he didn't justify his selection. So I'm giving Lindelof a 4. Manchester United, the club on the pitch, are crying out for a new centre back. Coming into this transfer window, we absolutely needed a new centre back alongside Harry Maguire, but we're not going to sign a new centre back this summer. So there's no way we're signing a centre back. It's going to be a tight week. It's going to be an interesting week coming ahead as the transfer window is going to get shut down soon. And I'm expecting a couple of more signings. It's going to be a busy week, and subscribe to the channel to get all the channel notifications and videos about the transfer updates. And Lindelof, he didn't justify his selection, so he gets a 4. Harry Maguire, I'm going to give Maguire a 7. Look, defensively he looked shaky at times, and he wasn't very comfortable in the defense, but he was responsible. He played a massive part in the 2 goals which we scored. The first goal, it was given as an as an own goal, but I think it was a Maguire goal. And the third goal, he won the header, which led to the penalty, which taken in the last second. So I think Maguire defensively he was a bit off, but he played a massive part in the 2 goals, which 2 out of the 3 goals which we scored. So I'm going to give Maguire a 7. Luke Shaw, I'm giving Luke Shaw an average 6. Defensively, he was decent defensively. He should have been stopping a few crosses on the left side, but on the attack, he won the free kick for the first goal which we scored. And on the attack, we looked threatening only on the left side. So Luke Shaw, I think he had a decent game, and he gets an average 6. Nemanja Matic, I'm giving him a 7. I think, look, no one had a brilliant game, so everyone is poor. But he had a decent game. Many of the United fans gave him as the man of the match. He blocked the shots. He got the assist for the first goal, and he took control. He had his interceptions. He was very strong in the midfield, and I think he had a decent game. So Nemanja Matic, I'm giving him a 7. Paul Pogba. Well, Pogba shouldn't have played this game either because he didn't look sharp. His passes were misplaced. He looked tired. He got subbed off in the 60th minute, and he is lacking that match sharpness and fitness. So he should be playing in the midweek in the Carabao Cup as well. to get back to his best. And he had a bad game, and when Fred came on for him, I think Fred made a better impact and had a better game than Pogba did. So I think Pogba had a bad game, and we all know what Pogba can do, so I'm not worried. He is a top class player, but in this match, Pogba gets a 4. And Bruno Fernandes, I'm giving Fernandes an 8. Look, it wasn't his best game, and it wasn't our best game either. So Fernandes, even he's such a player, he's such an impactful player that even if he's having a crap game, he has such moments, magical moments, which and he is a match winner. He is our best player. There's no doubt. Pogba might be our best talent, but the best talent is not always the best player. So Fernandes, look, the first goal which we scored, that free kick which Fernandes took was absolutely beautiful. It was the perfect ball to Matic, and he plays it to Maguire and a goal. And the second goal, the Rashford goal, was a beautiful goal. That was absolutely world class. He won the ball in our box. He took a few steps and he played a perfect 40-yard through ball. The pass penetrated through the Brighton defense, and it was the perfect ball to Rashford, who had already taken off. And Rashford finished. So that was a brilliant goal. And the penalty, he scored the penalty in the last kick of the game. And people might underestimate that penalty because it had a lot of value, to be honest. Look, we played crap. The score was 2-2. It was the last kick of the match. It was the 100th minute of the match, and Fernandes kept his cool. He didn't hop this time. He just smashed it in top right corner. The ball curled into the top right corner. It went from left to right. That was a fantastic penalty. He is the leader. He ran about 12.3 kilometers in that match. He gives it his all. He was the only one pressing from the front, and he was giving his duties. When he loses the ball, when anyone loses the ball, he sprints back to help the defense. And he is a leader. Even in the post-match, he said that he wasn't happy and he was pissed off by the way United played. They weren't attacking enough, and we didn't take the control. And he is a leader. He should be wearing the arms band, and he leads by example. And even if he's having a horrible game, he has such moments where he can just lift the whole team up and get us the win single-handedly. So Fernandes, he is my man of the match, and Bruno Fernandes, I'm going to give him an 8. Rashford gets an average 6. It wasn't his best game, and look, he scored a brilliant goal. That was a fantastic counter-attack, and his finishing was top class in that goal. So he's got 2 goals in 2 matches now. And hopefully we can get the Marcus Rashford back scoring goals and playing brilliant for Man United again. So Marcus Rashford for this game, he gets an average 6. Anthony Martial, I'm going to give him a below average 5. Look, he didn't have any chances to score, but his link up at times with Rashford and Greenwood was good. He never stopped running. He kept running. His work rate was very good. But he hardly had anything to do, and it wasn't his best game. There was one moment where he dribbled past 3 Brighton players. That was brilliant. But overall, his performance was below average. So Anthony Martial, I'm going to give him a 5. Mason Greenwood, I'm going to give Greenwood a 4. I think it was his worst match in a Manchester United shirt, to be honest. He was invisible for most parts of the game, and he scored a goal, but he was ruled offside. And look, that's why we need Jadon Sancho, because Greenwood, he's not a right winger, he is a striker. Because you give Greenwood a chance in front of goal, even from tight angles, he'll score 9 times out of 10. But you won't often see Mason Greenwood whipping in across or creating chances. So Greenwood, he is a central striker, he's not a right winger, and that's exactly why we need Sancho. And Greenwood, we all know what he can do. So he had a bad game, but Mason Greenwood, he gets a 4. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, well, this was a difficult one to choose, but I'm giving Solskjaer a 5. He doesn't deserve a good score for this match. Look, I'm Ole in. I believe that he is the right man and what his philosophy is. But look, it was a poor match, and even he acknowledged in the post-match press conference that Man United didn't deserve the 3 points, and we were very lucky in this match in that he came out and said what is true. He didn't hide behind the result, and he spoke about the match sharpness and fitness, and we definitely are lacking that. But I'm not too worried at the moment. Yes, some fans are very annoyed and angry and are already out, but I'm not. I'm still confident that he is the right man, and I'm not very worried right now, and I'm sure that we will get back to the way we want us to play very soon. And look, it's a big week coming up. It's almost the last week of the transfer window, and it's going to be very interesting. Solskjaer does need signings, and we'll see how that goes. But for this match, he doesn't deserve a high score. He was very lucky to get away with the 3 points, and Solskjaer gets a 5 in this match. What an absolute roller coaster of a match this, from losing to winning to dropping points to winning in the last kick of the match, to anger to emotions. It was an action-packed football match, and we were definitely very, very lucky to get away with the 3 points. But like I said, there are such scrappy games, and even under Sir Alex, who is regarded as one of the best managers in the world, we had such performances, but we ended up going and winning, and that's exactly what matters in the end, because we got the 3 points. And look, the funny thing is we will be playing Brighton away again in nearly 4 days time in the Carabao Cup, so they'll be up for a revenge, and we better show up this time around. And look, thanks for watching. Smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and ring that bell icon, which is very important. You'll get the channel notification. There are some transfer shows coming up this week, because I'm sure United will be making some moves this week, so ring that bell icon. And you can follow us on Instagram and on Twitter at United Realm TV. You'll get the link to our social accounts down in the description box below. And I'll speak to you all very soon. Until then, peace.